With that, we say good Friday evening. I'm Brad Edwards. Big developments in the mask mandate in Illinois schools.
I'm Erica Sargent. Less than 24 hours after an appeals court ruled masks are optional, Governor J.B. Pritzker is taking the case to the Illinois Supreme Court. This comes as some school districts announce their students can remove face coverings moving forward. CBS 2's Tara Molina is live in Lombard. Tara, you spoke to the Glenbard Township High School district superintendent about it.
That's right, Brad and Erica. I asked if this debate weighs into their decision to go mask optional in this district starting next week. He told me they'll review any future court rulings as they're released. Buses lined up outside Glenbard East in Lombard, one of 4 high schools in the district that will make masking a personal choice next week. Given the ongoing inconsistencies, confusion, and delays regarding clear direction, we're moving forward with a mask optional approach for all students and staff, effective Tuesday, February 22nd. A direct quote from Glenbard Superintendent David Larson's letter to parents on the move. He told me in a statement, "Our attorney advised us that the current legal environment supports making a change in the enforcement of the Illinois Department of Public Health emergency rules regarding masks." Chicago Public Schools announced their COVID safety measures will stay in place no matter what. Others making decisions for next week or already optional, like Park Ridge Niles District 64. We reached more than a dozen districts in reporting this story today, a number of them already platforms for protest over the issue in the months leading up to this. Some didn't get back to us. Others told us they're still getting legal counsel and will put out statements when they're ready. CBS 2 legal analyst Irv Miller.
And you may have districts within a couple miles of each other all coming up with different answers.
So how could the governor and Attorney General's Supreme Court ask change any of those policies and plans?
Until we hear from the Illinois Supreme Court, the school districts don't know what's going to go on as far as the law. So they have to make their own decisions. Do we still insist on masks, or do we say, hey, it's up to the kids and the parents?
But he says we could hear from the Supreme Court soon.
They could make a decision without hearing any arguments. They could say this is an emergency situation. We're going to put everything that's on hold right now, and we're going to put the governor's order back in effect until we could actually decide the merits of the case.
Irv Miller told me if we see that happen with the Supreme Court, all of these school districts that are working to make masking optional moving forward will be forced to revisit that decision, likely with their district attorneys. Reporting live in Lombard, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News. Brad?
Tara, thank you.
A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks on the school mask mandate, and it can be confusing, so we'll try to simplify it for you. Earlier this month, a judge in downstate Illinois ruled in favor of parents in several school districts to remove the mask mandate. Then, this past Tuesday, the governor tried to order another mandate to bypass that ruling, but the legislative committee that decides those things turned down his request. Remember, at the same time, the governor was appealing the downstate judge's decision. And as we just reported, the appellate court said no to that appeal, and soon all of this will be in the hands of the state Supreme Court.